Thank you, Mr. Chairman. China currently holds the most exploratory leases issued by the International Seabed Authority, and of the 22 exploratory leases granted for 15-year terms, China holds 5, the most of any country, while Russia holds 2. That means nearly 30% of current exploration leases are controlled by our adversaries. I serve on the House Armed Services Committee. This is pretty important to me, and it is certainly important to our country. Meanwhile, the United States is already heavily reliant on China for the extraction, processing, and refinement of critical minerals. According to the U.S. Geological Survey's 2025 Mineral Commodities Report, the United States is more than 50% net import reliant for non-fuel mineral commodities, and China is the largest supplier, providing 21 minerals. To reduce our dependence on foreign adversaries, the Trump administration is committed to restarting domestic mining and cutting back regulatory burdens that have effectively shut down hard rock mining in the United States. Additionally, the administration signed the executive order to unleash offshore mineral exploration and extraction. Given that polymetallic nodules on the ocean floor contain high concentrations of key critical minerals, we have to consider offshore extraction as part of a comprehensive strategy to reduce reliance on China. Mr. Barone, I raised concerns in our last hearing over the amount of exploration leases China holds. Based on your testimony, the United States seems to be catching up. From your perspective, what are some of the advantages the United States have in extracting seabed minerals?
Well, the first one is a regulatory environment. As I mentioned, China signed the Treaty of UNCLOS, and so they are bound by the rules that are yet to be established by the International Seabed Authority. The United States were a persistent objector and did not want to participate in that treaty, and so they retained their right to those critical minerals on the seafloor, and in 1980 put in place the legislation, DSHMRA, that govern both exploration and commercial recovery activities. So permitting regulatory certainty is the first thing. And then, of course, it's an awakening to the fact that the American economy imports 100% of its nickel, its cobalt, its manganese, and 50% of its copper, and that needs to change. And so I think regulatory certainty, but an awakening to the reality of the dire situation and the high dependence that America has on some of its adversaries.
Yeah. Another concern with China's dominance in this area is their ability to dump minerals onto markets to undermine domestic mining projects. A cobalt mine scheduled to open in Idaho experienced this firsthand. It was forced to delay operations, and China dumped cobalt onto the market. Is this a concern for the metals company? And if so, are there steps the United States can take to help insulate domestic producers from China's deceptive marketing practices?
I think markets work themselves out, and when there is no domestic supply, then it's hard to protect. When there is domestic supply, then it's easier to protect. And funny enough, when we look at processing on USA soil, it's actually cheaper to refine and process those materials here than in China, or they're in Indonesia, or in Japan. The reason? Available, abundant energy. Energy is by far the biggest cost input. So America has natural advantage, and I think those other market factors can work their way through.
Yeah. I'd like to yield the remaining time to Mr. Gosar, if I could.